With the emergency worsening in Shepparton tonight, locals are scrambling to safeguard their homes before fleeing to higher ground. Penelope Leash is at the showgrounds tonight. Penny, a major operation is unfolding there.
Alicia, let us show you this huge community effort. We've got people of all ages working as quickly as they can to fill sandbags. They're using shovels. We've got bobcats moving sand that's coming from tip trucks, also using a sand hopper to make these sandbags as quickly as possible. From there, they're being picked up by forklifts, being put onto pallets and then driven up to the ADF, who are loading them into cars, into trailers, into utes as quickly as possible. And this stream of cars, it hasn't stopped all day, and there is no sign that it will be letting up tonight. Now, Shepparton and the surrounding areas have just had their evacuation orders updated. They've been upgraded as being too late to leave. Now, that includes areas of Greater Shepparton, Mooroopna, Kyalla West, Orvale and Murchison as well. We know that there is floodwater already inundating paddocks. It's covering roads, cutting them off and coming into backyards. Properties are expected to be impacted tonight. Those in those areas are being urged to get to the safest, highest place possible. These floods are expected to reach the 1974 levels. This town, its community, doing all it can to prepare, but time is running out. Every available hand on a shovel, the ADF lending much needed help in the fight to save Shepparton and its surrounds.
We thought we'd come and give the community a bit of a hand, fill up some sandbags and get them out to try and protect a few people.
Helping our community on the worst scenarios, yeah. So we're happy to help.
That help travelling hundreds of kilometres.
We said, look, if you've got the manpower, we've got the willpower, we'll bring the machine down from Sydney.
Cars and utes lining up around the block, the wait more than an hour. On Shepparton streets, neighbours working to fill sandbags as quickly as they can.
We've been sandbagging for 2 days. Fingers crossed it's going to be high enough.
Just south at Kyalla West, an 800-strong sandbag wall. The Seckles yard already unrecognisable.
We've bagged it to the 93 flood level, which is all we can do because it's so big. But yeah, I think we're going to get water in the house.
At Mooroopna, Dan Reedy's staying to protect his home for as long as he can.
Pretty anxious. We've only been here a couple of years, so it's a bit of baptism in the fire.
Others on their way to higher ground.
Put some sandbags at the entrance to the house and packed up everything.
The CFA preparing evacuation plans.
We're expecting to see a flood height of around 12 metres between Shepparton and Mooroopna. Now is the time to leave.
Just out of Shepparton at Orvale, roads went under, a sedan abandoned. 120 minutes east at Wangaratta, water lapping against the house. The mower on higher ground. Simon Lawless's backyard looks more like a sea.
Oh, it's gone through the sheds, as you can see. It hasn't touched the floor over there, and it's still 300 mil off the floor of my house, so it's pretty good.
He moved out his stock early, along with his wife and daughter.
When it got to about 12.4, then it really went quick, and now it's peaked at 12.8, and will take a couple of days to go down.
Neighbouring properties all but underwater, paddocks and possessions swallowed. As water came up to her caravan, Sabrina Hasson fled with her dogs, walking an hour through water.
I thought I was going to lose the dogs, but yeah, it come up that quick, it was unbelievable.
Painters Island Caravan Park no longer an island. The pool under a layer of floodwater pushing up to cabins.
And that's what it was looking like yesterday afternoon, and then this is what it looks like now.
Wangaratta's famous Yogi Bear probably feeling a little average.
He has a life jacket. Only his head is there.
With the water peaking, authorities are confident levees should hold, but the threat is still creeping towards homes and businesses. Penelope Leash, 9 News.